Today on Designing Texas, a top 10 tour time home that you can own in Heath. Sub-Zero and Wolf serve up a Bella custom home experience. The Fielder Report focuses on a family institution on Lover's Lane called Rutherfords. And a Mom's Day not too late gift idea from Hannah is Sewell. And Philip Carter reveals a completely new Christian custom home experience. I call it Carterizing. Designing Texas starts right now. Hello again, everybody. I'm Jocelyn White, and welcome to this edition of Designing Texas, the show all about upscale living with a down-home heart. Happy Mother's Day, by the way. Today's show is chock full of fabulous ideas and beautiful homes. It's a show you're probably going to want to see again and again. And you can do that anytime by going to our website at designingtx.com. Up first, my partner Buddy and I have traveled the United States for the past 16 years, and we have seen some of the most gorgeous homes and properties on the planet. Today, we've got one that has pushed its way into our all-time top 10. It's in Heath, Texas, and not only is it a home you can own, it's tour time. Oh, number 1 Candlelight Trail in Heath. It truly is a little slice of paradise, from the spectacular property to the inside of the home. Come with me. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Jocelyn. Welcome to Heath.
Thank you. What made you decide to leave Dallas for Heath?
We were living in North Dallas, and there was crazy traffic congestion, and so we decided between that and wanting our kids to grow up in a small town environment, it was the perfect place.
Show me around.
I will.
Why 14 acres?
It feels like a 14-acre sandbox.
Yeah.
And we had so many things we wanted to do. We wanted a cozy guest house, a main house with some size. We have 5 ponds, basketball courts, wildflower fields, and then it's a tree farm, so we had to have plenty of acreage for that.
I can't even begin to imagine what it looked like to begin with.
It was all fields, 100% raw land, and 30 trees. And today there's almost 6,000 trees. It's agriculturally zoned, and so we have bald cypress, a lot of just native Texas trees.
And you have all these little whimsical touches around. I mean, you've got fountains and all these hidden niches in the land, on the property.
Yeah, originally it's kind of morphed over the years, but it feels more Tuscany flavored. And you know, again, they're all about family and being outdoors and interacting with the environment, and that's what we like the most as well.
Where would we find you if you were on a typical day?
Yeah, there's a lot of warm spaces just to read and things, but mine is on the back porch with the fire going and the TV on, watching Mavericks games.
Okay. This massive ivy-covered stone beauty has 5 bedrooms, 6.5 baths, and views, spectacular views from every room. It's just over 9,300 square feet. Dee Evans of the Dee Evans Group with Ebby Halliday is the realtor, and she raves about this extraordinary place.
This home has not only this lushly landscaped grounds, but the guest house is amazing, the barn is amazing, but just to have a place that has 2,000 feet of waterfront, you can have a boat dock. It has a boat ramp now, and to be totally private.
We were concerned about making every room connect with nature possible. So you've got like 11 out of 16 rooms that face the water. The guest house is 100% facing the water, and the barn, ironically, also faces the water.
Pick out some of your favorite things among those little extras.
The dining room is incredible. It looks like wallpaper, and it's hand painted, and it is absolutely incredible, and it's almost hand painted as if it were in 3D.
When you walk in and you have the foyer and the grand staircase, it has a big feel but still feels cozy.
Yes, the owner said that she talked specifically to the builder about how to bring down the greatness of those rooms with those huge barrel ceilings. And they came up with the idea of making huge arches. Although it's magnificent to look at and to see the floor-to-ceiling windows that let in that magnificent view of Lake Ray Hubbard, you still feel like you're in a cozy room. The kitchen is really a great working space. Tons of countertops, the latest, greatest in stainless steel commercial appliances. But it's also got that warmth that the whole house does because the center of it is that island. The builder took every fill that they wanted in that house and incorporated it in the stone and in the brickwork. You can feel what they were wanting to express in this home.
Who is this home perfect for, Dee?
I could see a family that wanted their kids out of the city and get to explore nature.
It's a kid's heaven, from fishing to water sports to basketball. The kickball court, all sorts of things are a lot of fun to be around if you're 12 years old or 15, or it's not bad for a 5-year-old too. But we got to keep an eye on them.
Yeah, I just have to say it's not too shabby for me either, and I'm not going to tell you my age. As I'm sure you've seen, Number 1 Candlelight Trail is the perfect entertaining place. Lots of room for family and friends, but it also serves up lots of private spaces, little arbors and little balconies where you can read a book, check your email, or maybe just daydream. That is a stunning property, but that's only one of the beautiful homes that we have in store for you today. Bella Custom Homes and owner Tony Visconti have made a huge footprint on Deloche in Preston Hollow with this incredible mansion that they have built. This month, Tony talks to the folks responsible for all of the home's appliances, Sub-Zero and Wolf.
Today, we're here to talk to you about some of the most important areas in a home and buying a home that you want to take a look at. And for that, we have our expert, Mark Kane, who's been repping Bella Custom Homes for the last 7 years in the Metroplex. Mark?
Well, obviously, I've worked with Tony for quite a while, and when we're looking for lots to build on for our build-to-suit clients, we take all of their lifestyle needs into consideration. The kitchen becomes the heart of the home for most families, and it's a center for entertainment and for family living. Tony builds an exceptional product from the cabinetry and the countertops all the way to the high-end appliances that he installs from Sub-Zero and Wolf. And we're lucky to have with us today Larry Campbell, who represents those products. We're glad to have you here today.
Thanks, Mark. It's good to see you. I understand you've got a closing you need to head to.
I do. So I'm going to have to leave this wonderful kitchen and this appliance talk and let you guys take over from here.
Take care, Mark.
Thanks, buddy. Tony, how are you?
Good, Larry. Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Well, me and Larry have been doing business together for the past 20 years.
Yeah, it's been a while. We started young, of
Yes,
course.
we did.
And, no, I appreciate the beautiful use of our Sub-Zero and Wolf appliances in this home here. And for your prospective clients or those people who want to take a look at Sub-Zero Wolf in different installation applications, Capital Distributing is one of our living kitchens here in the Metroplex, and they have a beautiful showroom in their own right. But we also have a new regional showroom here in Dallas, as you know.
Yes,
there at Oak Lawn and Lemon. And we host some beautiful dinner events there, hosted by our executive chef, Garth Blackburn, who I think we're going to go meet.
Garth, we're so glad that you're here with us today to talk about the Sub-Zero Wolf appliances in this home.
Yeah, I love coming into Tony's homes because he uses nothing but the best. So Sub-Zero Wolf is the trademark. I mean, that is the standard for the highest end homes. And really what it comes down to is so many people want that chef kitchen, but they're not chefs. And that's where Wolf stands out because it will make a chef out of the most challenged home cook.
Yes, and as a designer, we love kitchens that are not only functional, but also beautiful. And the kitchen is the heart of the home. And we like to work with our clients and design a kitchen that is great for entertaining family and friends. We also love Sub-Zero's refrigeration.
We do dual refrigeration. Sub-Zero is family owned and operated, made in America, and doing business, building refrigerators for over 70 years. So it's a great story and it fits perfect in Tony's houses.
Yes, and we thank you very much for coming today to talk about these wonderful products that we put in not only this $14.5 million home, but also our build-to-suits. Even a $1.5 million home, you can have these great appliances.
I'm not here just to talk about it. Let's get cooking.
All right, thank you.
Still ahead, Kathy Fielder goes to a place where home interior fabrics and fine gifts fill its space. A little visit to Mad Hatter's as well. And we have a special Mother's Day gift from Hannah Isul. But up next, we're at home in the hills of Kingswood.
What do you see when you look in the mirror? Is your tummy pooching over? And no matter how much dieting or exercise you do, nothing works? Maybe you want a little or a lot more, or maybe a little less of a cup size. Do you see some extra jiggle under your arms or thighs that make you feel insecure? Dr. Robert True is triple board certified and specializes in making you feel beautiful from the inside out. Call today for your free consultation. No matter what you see, the solution can be found at TrueMD.
Restless leg syndrome, RLS, a neurological disease that causes an irresistible urge to move the legs. In the U.S., 7.4 million adults are affected. If you have RLS, you're not alone. The goals of the RLS Foundation are to increase awareness, improve treatments, and through research, find a cure for restless leg syndrome.
We are a patient services organization, so our job is to provide the information and program services that people need to help them with their RLS care. And people are realizing that we're a phone call and email away from help.
Through publications and support resources, the Foundation helps patients find the medical and social support they need, and provides the medical community with information on diagnosis and treatment. Visit rls.org today. More strength, more knowledge, more hope for a cure.
I'm Jocelyn White with John Zuzelka, and we're at home here in the hills of Kingswood. John, I think spring has sprung. It's gorgeous here.
Jocelyn, it's unbelievable. This is the time of year that we wait for and live for. Trees are blossoming, and we're surrounded by these thousands of acres, literally, of land that will never be developed. And we end up with this gorgeous piece of property that I fell in love with probably 15 years ago and started working on 10 years ago. And it is even better now that I imagine, because we are getting such great people that are coming out and they're buying their lots, and they're hiring an architect who recommend some great architects, recommend some great builders, and they're building their dream. So normally a builder would build what he thinks is nice. In this case, we're catering people who want a dream, have a dream, and can build it on our land.
And you can have it right here. And John, bring us up to date on everything going on out here in the 360.
Well, thank you, Jocelyn. And today's 360 for me is very exciting. The vision we had here, some 10 years ago is really coming to fruition. Our plan was to attract people to buy their own lot, large lots. All of our lots are oversized, and all of our lots are beautiful and treed and rolling. This is truly an unusual part of Frisco, Texas, and we are getting some wonderful people that are coming in, buying our lots, picking from one of our architects that we recommend, also one of our builders that we recommend, and it is turning out even better than I imagined it 10 years ago because of that personal touch that people can have when they buy their own lot, design their own dream, and not buy a dream of somebody else's, but do their own. And we're looking at phase 3, which is really a beautiful phase. We're going to have an official groundbreaking ceremony next month. We have our builders lined up, and we're ready to build some houses that will knock your socks off. So thank you so much for all the people that have come out here and made this truly at home in the hills of Kingswood. And our set today is a beautiful custom home designed and built by Christian Custom Homes and Philip Carter that owns Christian Custom Homes. He is one of our mainstay builders here in the hills, and the hills of Kingswood is also home to some spectacular viewed lots that Christian Custom Homes is building just down the street. And we will turn it over to Jocelyn to give you a tour of this wonderful home.
Thanks a lot, John. I'm here with Philip Carter. Philip, deja vu. We were in your last house that you did on camera for us, and it had been 6 months from start to finish. This house,
6 months, start to finish.
Christian Custom Homes. Are you on some cycle or something that you can do it 6 months always?
Yes, so we have developed a different process, system and process, in which we are doing a turnkey service for people that want a custom home, but don't have the time to go find a lot and find a builder and go through that typical 3-year process. We have a designer and a team where we put all this together and do it for the customers, where they have an unbelievable custom home without all the time and without all the
hassle.
Exactly.
The headache, the hassle. Who are some members of your team? I know you have a great interior designer.
Karen Dismore, yes, she's great. She picks out all this beautiful materials and colors and everything, so we get a true custom home every single time. Everything in here is picked just for each house, and everyone is completely different. So,
in this home, I've noticed the floors, from the floors in the main living area to the floors in the master bath to the floor in the wine room.
yes, so the wood floors, we actually have an Amish group out of Pennsylvania that actually go and cut the floors, cut the wood and cut the floors for each specific home. These are specifically quarter sawn from white oak to get the linear lines in them. And you know, they just turn out beautiful, and this is not something that you can buy off the shelf or a production line. Everything is custom made for each home, so it's beautiful.
And one thing you did for this home too, you staged it, which means someone with a really great eye brings in the furniture that sort of completes the home, because not everybody has a good imagination or good visual.
That's very important. Ketty, she comes in and takes care of the staging for us, and because whenever you have a home that's this big, this is 7,000 feet, you really need the colors and the different room sizes to be able to visualize and see. And you know, they actually will sell the furniture with the home as well, and a lot of people are interested in that. They come in and see, oh, this is fabulous. It's a model home, and I can buy it just the way it is.
And the lighting in this home, everything is picture perfect. What are some of your favorites in this house?
You know, the brick work that we've done added that texture in the brick when you come in the wine room. Obviously, the game room that has the doors that pocket and you know, open up to the pool and the outdoor living area. These California customs or you know, Southern Cal type houses where you have indoor, outdoor living, entertainment areas. We have air conditioned porches so that summer heat, you can stay cool. You know, all these little touches, that's what people we find are wanting is, you know, a house that's open, entertaining, light and bright, but a custom home. We have all these people moving in and looking for a house, and they don't have the time to go through that process. They have the money to buy, so that's where we fill the gap in. We're delivering these custom homes in 6 months, and we have product available where people can come in and we're selling them as fast as we can go. But we encourage people to come out and take a look, and you know, we can give them a fantastic home in a short amount of time.
Great partnership with the Hills of Kingswood and Christian Custom Homes.
Wonderful.
Philip and the folks at Christian sure do a nice job with these homes.
You know, it's truly remarkable, Jocelyn, that the dream that we all have had as developers is being brought to fruition by people like Philip Carter, and Christian Custom Homes, and the individuals who are buying these homes are truly special people.
Well, we're at home here in the hills of Kingswood, and we think you should be too. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Are you ready to start building the home of your dreams in the hills of Kingswood? For more information on builders, vendors, and more, go to hillsofkingswood.com or contact Sharon Webb for your own private tour through the hills of Kingswood. Call 214-212-2004. She'll meet you at the gate.
Welcome back. We're in the home stretch here at Designing Texas. And have you noticed our beautiful set today? We're at Rutherford's Design on Lover's Lane. And our lifestyle queen extraordinaire, Kathy Fielder, says this is a place that's not only family owned and operated in the city of Dallas, it's iconic. Here's the Fielder Report.
Hi, welcome to the Fielder Report. Today, as you may notice by this gorgeous creation on my head by the team at Rutherford's Design, I'm at the Dallas Arboretum and the annual Mad Hatter's Tea and Luncheon, one of the most festive lunches in town. There's so many exquisite hats, and mine was designed by Rutherford's Design. Rutherford's has been a premier interior design firm in Dallas for almost 30 years. A go-to shop, I was able to work with LeeAnn Rutherford Jones to come up with a hat to reflect this year's theme.
So you have this gorgeous black and white hat, which is just going to frame your face so beautifully. So I think we have mentioned maybe possibly bringing in
a little
some
sparkle, because the girl needs some sparkle.
Yeah, and this one is so beautiful because it just changes in the sun, so it'll be just absolutely gorgeous out there.
I definitely want the hint of lavender and this beautiful pop of deep color just to kind of set everything off.
We could even bring in a little touch of beadwork of Swarovski crystals, just a little touch of them on the wonderful beads here, just
and then we
a pop.
Also can have some corks, because I think obviously when you think Tuscany, you think wine, and so we definitely want to have some corks thrown in, and like you had mentioned, doing some pops of maybe crystals on these corks as well.
So it's a little bit not where you're expecting to see the crystals. It's just a little bit more unique.
Just an element,
yes.
And then
Maybe
love
bring a
this with
touch
the
of
pop of
that
the
in.
gold, just to give it a little more sparkle.
And then as we make our wonderful bows,
we're going to definitely incorporate that color.
And we can add that just to bring some height to the hat. And so it stands out when our heads are tilted back. We can still have a gorgeous little look right there.
Well, I love it. I cannot wait to see it. It's going to be magnificent.
I can't wait to see it either.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And that is the Fielder Report.
I always knew this was a special place. Thanks, Kathy. Today's Deep in the Heart salutes the Women's Council of the Dallas Arboretum and Botanical Garden. While there for the Mad Hatter's Tea, Kathy did a little exploring.
The theme for this year's Mad Hatters is Under the Tuscan Sun. Mad Hatter's chair, Linda Spina, talks about her favorite things and this year's special celebrity guest.
Well, the favorite is, of course, the crazy hats. It's just
oh my gosh,
unbelievable.
They're unbelievable. They really are. They're masterpieces. Yes.
Yes, and we have the normal categories, but this year we've added, because Rachel Zoe is here, we've added a special category called Rachel's Pick. So that is something that Rachel can pick, just her favorite.
Well, you did an amazing job. It's absolutely beautiful, and I cannot wait to see all the hats.
It's going to be fun.
Yay, thank you. Mad Hatters is put on by the Women's Council of the Dallas Arboretum and Botanical Garden and supports a women's garden at the Dallas Arboretum.
We are a 34-year-old organization founded to support the Dallas Arboretum, but our main focus has actually been a woman's garden, and that's what this event really goes to fund.
A woman's garden was recently named as the second most beautiful garden in the world by Architectural Digest, a relaxing place to take a stroll and reflect.
You walk into the Phase 1 and it's a beautiful, formal Italianate garden, and as you proceed on through and go past the water-on-water view, which you see the beautiful view of White Rock Lake, it gets much more softer and more romantic, which is Phase 2, which shows more the nurturing, mothering, softer side of a woman.
Thank you for being with me.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And that was this month's Deep in the Heart. Before we close the show today, we have the finishing touch to send your way, and we turn our eyes to a Fort Worth institution that now has a new Dallas location. It's the Spa Hana Fasul. And Myong there says it's not too late for a gift idea for Mother's Day, and also that Sova's 5 skin treatment, which is anti-aging, is something we all could use.
Welcome to Henai's Skin Therapy, where we offer revolutionary transdermal skincare system. Our esthetician Shiona will be demonstrating our trademark Sova's 5 peel, which will be a wonderful Mother's Day gift for you and your mother.
Okay, so right now I am adding our firming cleanser, and this is going to help remove any dirt and oil or makeup that you have on the skin. And it's also got AHA and BHA, so it's going to lightly exfoliate as well as kill any bacteria on the skin. So right now I am doing our Minute Lift peel, and it's great for all skin types. Even the most sensitive skins can use this as well, and it's great for hyperpigmentation, anti-aging, wrinkles, fine lines, and acne. So the benefits of this peel is deep exfoliation and resurfacing, as well as brighter and clearer tone in your skin. So now I've applied the recovery ointment. It's used to protect the skin around the eyes, as well as to promote the healing after the treatment. Now I will be performing the radio frequency, and it's great for firming, tightening, and lifting the skin, as well as contouring. And this will also help to promote your collagen even 1 time after use, up to 6 months later. So we just got done with this process, and now I'm going to take this off and apply the needed products to our skin. The radio frequency really helped with under eye sagging, any under eye bags, and really just helps to take the toxins away and tighten everything up. So I just sprayed our pH freshener. It's an alcohol-free and oil-free toner. And now I'm adding our Firming Youth Serum. This will help to hydrate the skin as well as giving the tone an overall even glow. That's it, so let's see what this youthful glow is all about.
I've been coming to Hana Zoo for the last 10 years. They've been able to give me this youthful glow that I have, and they also can't believe that I'm going to be 67 this year.
Well, that's it for our show today. We hope you enjoyed it, and we thank you for your time and the pleasure of your company. And Buddy Coronado and I want to thank our moms, Joyce White and Roberta Coronado. Let's face it, without them, we wouldn't be here. So to me, home is in the heart with Mom, wherever else she may be. We'll see you next month on the second Sunday, June 11th.